Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a throwback video here with one of my a model that I have, and I'm going to be using a tapering technique to where I'm not going super short on the sides, and I'm just going to be adding some texture to the top. This is really ideal for somebody who does not want the traditional skin fade, mid taper fade. This is actually one of my favorite haircuts to do, where I'm using like a 3 3/4 guard, where in all reality, like a lot of the blending and fading and all that is done with scissors. So I just went with like the longest guard that I had, and now I'm just softly blending in everything by hand. And if you go to a professional, whether it's a barber or a hairstylist, and they're cutting your hair and they're doing a lot of the fading with scissors, that really shows, there's a lot of skill in that. And I've had people where I've done the fades like this, mostly all scissors, and they tell me that they like it the best, the way it grows out. Also, this is ideal for, getting rid of the lines and blending everything in. So you're kind of fading with more with scissors and blending. And this is a really, really great haircut if you are not like looking to get a skin fade. So you just go in, you say, hey, I don't want to see a lot of skin. I'd rather use maybe a number 3.5, maybe a number 4 guard or something right throughout the sides, and then blend everything in by hand. And notice that now the hair is wet. I always do clipper work like that, dry, and then I'll dampen the hair to cut more of the length working into the top. It just allows me to see what needs to be faded more. It shows any sort of steps more when it's dry, so I can blend them out. When it's wet, the hair just lays completely differently. When the hair's wet, it gets all stuck on the clippers. So, I always learned that cutting hair with clippers on dry hair is always best when you're fading and things like that. Now, what I'm doing is I'm just, like I mentioned, growing. We're going to grow the top slightly, but you still want to keep some shape to it. So what I'm doing is I'm just combing the hair and pulling the hair out from the way it grows to give it a very natural, somewhat rounded shape. He does have a lot of hair. He's got thicker hair. So this is one of those haircuts to where, it's ideal. Straighten the head out a little bit. It's ideal for somebody who has thicker hair, wants some good shape to it, and something that is not, what you're seeing all over social media of like skin fades and drop fades. Now I'm just gonna blow dry it. This is an older blow dryer I had laying around, so I'm just blow drying this, and you could see a lot of these. The haircut does all of the work. So this is a great haircut for someone who doesn't always maybe want to use product, or you can use product. What I'm going to do right in a second is actually this, which is probably the most important part, is thinning out the hair. And you always have to find where the thickest parts are. And if you're somebody who's getting your hair cut as a client, you have to express to the hair professional, hey, look, my hair gets really thick, really bulky. This is a twisting and chopping technique, which is really great for removing a lot of excess weight, but also giving the hair a lot more texture. This is something that's a bit more advanced. You can do this at home if you like, but you could see it's a very soft, nice, tapered haircut to where it still looks like he's got a haircut. It's not a skin fade. He also didn't want to go super short around like the ear area, so he likes this type of length, which is perfect. The top, I can style it and mess it up just as easily with no product because of the way I cut this. You have to make sure, however, that the front is not too long, because if you leave the top too long in the front, it's going to just create like a big wall in the front of the head. So you want to make sure that you are cutting that length to make sure it's really, really, really balanced. And you can see I'm running my fingers to it. It's got a lot of nice shape. This is with no product whatsoever. You can use a variety of products. Like my structure styler would be literally ideal for something like this. My crafted extreme hold matte paste would be something great for this. My clutch XL, my regular clutch. Let's see, the sea salt paste. You could even use one of my hair powders, my talc, which is going to be a really, really matte finish, or Beach House, which is also going to be really cool too. I think you'd be really surprised and love my new structure styler if you wanted this type of look to where it's really like a very natural finish. You can go back in and reshape it and restyle it and have a little bit of pliability throughout the day. It's an awesome product for something like this. Let me know if you enjoyed this haircut. Is this something you're going to be getting? Do you like this type of look? I'd love to know. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time for more videos with the Salon Guy.